Hey everyone, this is Scott Weidenkivowitz. Today I wanted to give you some feedback on some of the Holdfast gear that I have the opportunity to review. So I've already talked about one of them in a previous video, which I'll link to in this video, and that is actually the camera leash. So this camera leash can actually attach to your camera and act as a wrist strap, right? So it can get tighter and act as a wrist strap. It can also act to just hold your camera on something. And the clamp is extremely strong. I love this thing. The leather is extremely soft, so it doesn't hurt your wrist at all. So this one I highly recommend if you are in the need for a wrist strap that you want to easily be able to remove or use for multiple functions. I definitely recommend the camera leash from Holdfast Gear. The next thing I want to show you is their wallet. Now this is extremely soft leather, like enough to the point where you just want to keep feeling it because it feels really good. It's textured, has a nice Holdfast Gear logo on the back, and what's really cool about this is it's not just a wallet. So on the back I have my own business cards. Okay, I have the Moo cards back here. I could put some credit cards if I wanted to. On the inside, I actually have my Photocrati business cards on the inside. And the inside could be used for some money if you fold it, or it could be used for credit cards or whatnot. But because I need to carry two different business cards, I'm basically using this for that purpose. On the outside, I have my own freelance photography business cards. On the inside, I have the Photocrati business cards so that I always have both with me. Now, what's really nice about this wallet is it also has two memory card slots. So what I'm doing is, because I use the Think Tank memory card sleeve or wallet that has, I don't know, 8, 12, whatever memory cards, I'm not going to use this for my my heavy duty memory card case, whatever you want to call it. But I am leaving micro SD, which I just dropped, micro SD card, 32 gig micro SD card in each of these, with the adapter and the micro SD card. That way, if I need it, I have it. And if I need to put it into a computer that only accepts the micro SD versus the SD, or if someone needs it for their phone or something, I have that available. They also make those USB SD cards, so the SD card actually will fold into a USB card that can go right into a USB port. So there's a variety of options. So that's why I am leaving that in this wallet. This is in every camera bag. If I switch camera bags, this goes with it. If I'm not bringing a camera bag and I'm just carrying the camera, this is in my pocket or in the jacket or wherever. Great wallet. Recommend it for basically what I'm using it for. If you need a lot of memory cards, this is not going to do the job for you because it only holds 2 SD cards. So keep that in mind, but it works perfect for me. The last thing I want to show you, if you look on the screen, you're going to see a photo of me wearing this. This is the Moneymaker from Holdfast Gear. Now what's cool about this, it is kind of loud, so sorry about that. You can take a look, you can see that these aren't, they're not too close to me, so you can't really see it perfectly, but you can see that there's 2 cameras attached to it. It's sort of like the Black Rapid style, or the custom SLR style, where there's a little piece you put at the bottom of your camera into the tripod socket, and then with these lovely clamps, it will actually connect to those little adapters. And what's nice is the way this is designed, and how heavy duty the leather is. It just slides up and down however you need and can spin in 360 degrees, or 180 degrees or whatever. So you can actually move it any way you want. Look, the next photo, you can see the back of it. Now, I didn't resize this. When I was speaking with the guys at Holdfast Gear, they asked me how tall I was. I told them I was 5'9". They sent it to me this way, so I have not adjusted it. So that's probably why the hooks are sort of behind me, because I didn't adjust it anymore. The hooks are designed that you can actually take the camera leash or something else and actually attach more accessories or more cameras or whatever to this system. Now, I found that when I'm holding one camera, as you see here on the screen right now, when I'm holding one camera, that the other one is weighing down the strap so much that it actually starts to hurt, sort of in that armpit area. Now, this could be for a couple reasons. This could be one, I didn't, resize it to fit me perfectly, or two, the leather is still kind of hard and it needs to sort of break in and soften. This happens a lot with leather products. They need to soften. This one is pretty hard from the get-go, but seeing the other one from the camera leash and from the wallet, there are softer leathers that they use as well. They probably use the thicker, heavier leather for this because of its use, because of its purpose. You need that to be as strong as possible. It's holding 2 cameras or more. So I'm not going to fault them on that. It does hurt a little bit. Keep that in mind. If you find that it hurts you, you can easily solve it by just buying some black fabric and wrapping it around and maybe taping it or sewing it around where it hits your armpit, and then you're going to soften that a little bit. For me, I don't shoot events that often, but when I do, I'm going to be using this because it worked perfectly. I was at an event for about 5 hours shooting, and I didn't really need to take it off at all. I did when it was time for me to sit down and eat and drink and just relax for a little bit. I did unhook the cameras so that they're not hanging off me while I'm sitting at a table, but I left the harness on. I didn't have to remove it. It was perfectly comfortable with and without the cameras for the most part. So I recommend it if you are an event photographer, or if you're any photographer that needs 2 cameras with you and you want this leather look. There's no better place to go than Holdfast gear. If you don't want the leather look, if you want fabric, there are other options out there. Custom SLR has it, Black Rabbit has it, there's a bunch. But I actually really like this. I have to say, I was not expecting to like it as much as I do, but I definitely do. And as you can see here, I was wearing all black. I was wearing black polo, I was wearing black pants, and the one I picked up was black. It did stand out a little bit more than what I wanted to, but it fit in with the event. I was not standing out from the crowd. I blended in. So Holdfast gear, check them out. Thanks for watching.